The Kansas City Chiefs might be getting some good news soon. One key player could return for this Sunday's game, and within the next month, two more weapons might be back in action or gearing up for a playoff run. But before diving into that, let's break down a few things. Travis Kelce's reaction to the loss against the Bills, some minor roster changes, and a look ahead to the Panthers game. First, though, let's talk numbers. Last week's Chiefs-Bills matchup was a massive hit on TV. We already knew millions would tune in, but CBS confirmed that the game had 31.2 million viewers, setting a new record. This was the highest-rated NFL regular season game for CBS since Week 9 of 2007, when the undefeated Patriots faced the undefeated Colts. That's over 16 years ago. Not only that, but 4 of the 5 most-watched games this season have featured the Chiefs. Of course, the Chiefs-Bills game topped the list, followed by the Week 1 opener against the Ravens and the Week 2 showdown with the Bengals. The Chiefs' growing popularity is no accident. They keep winning, they're building a dynasty, and stars like Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, and even Taylor Swift in the mix have made them a household name. And let's not forget, plenty of fans tune in just to hate watch, hoping the Chiefs will lose. Well, those fans got their wish on Sunday. The Chiefs fell to 9-1 after a tough loss to the Bills. It was their first defeat since Christmas last year. It feels strange because losses have been rare in this era of Chiefs dominance. Still, it was against a strong team in a hostile Buffalo environment. Here's an interesting stat. Out of all 10 games this season, the Bills game was the one where the Chiefs held the ball for the least amount of time, just 26 minutes. For context, in 6 other games, they had the ball for over 32 minutes. Travis Kelce addressed this on his podcast, praising the Bills for playing 4 solid quarters of football. He noted how well they converted on third downs, keeping Mahomes and the Chiefs' offense off the field. Kelce also admitted he didn't have his best game, with only 2 catches for 8 yards. This was surprising, since he had caught 8 or more passes in 4 of the last 5 games. But hey, even the best have off days. The Buffalo Bills have figured out how to match up well against the Chiefs, and their strategy worked in this game. They knew they had to limit Travis Kelce's impact, and they succeeded. Despite that, Kelce remains confident in the Chiefs, saying they're still a great team that simply fell short on a few key plays against a strong Buffalo squad. Now the big question is whether the Chiefs can hold on to the number $1 seed and secure the coveted first-round bye. They're currently half a game ahead of the Bills, but Buffalo holds the tiebreaker. The Chiefs' remaining schedule isn't easy. They face the Panthers next, followed by games against the Raiders on Black Friday, the Chargers, Browns, Texans, Steelers on Christmas, and finally, the Broncos. Meanwhile, the Bills have a bye this week, then 3 NFC opponents, 49 ERs, Rams, Lions, followed by 3 division matchups, Patriots, Jets, Patriots. On paper, Buffalo's schedule seems manageable, but division games can be unpredictable. It's going to be a tough road for both teams, so the race to the playoffs should be exciting. Switching gears, let's look ahead to the Chiefs' upcoming game against the Panthers. There's also some exciting news about a key player who could return this week, with 2 more potentially joining soon after. One of them hasn't played in a regular season game yet, so fans are eager to see him in action. Before diving into roster updates, here's something fun. A chance to win signed Chiefs Memorabilia. Thanks to Chiefs Bids, the official Chiefs auction partner, you can bid on or enter giveaways for incredible items like a full-size helmet signed by wide receiver Rashee Rice, a Super Bowl 58 mini helmet signed by Patrick Mahomes, tickets to upcoming games like the Raiders or Texans matchups, signed jerseys, helmets, commemorative tickets, and even game-used items like a ball signed by Travis Kelce and Mahomes. Here's how you can enter the giveaways. For the Mahomes mini helmet, open the Chiefs Bids section on the Chiefs app, filter by Giveaways at the top right, Fill out your profile, including your shipping address and card details. You'll need to cover shipping if you win, and submit your entry. For the Rice helmet, join the Chiefs Bids private Facebook group. You'll find the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen. Once approved, comment HBT Chiefs on the pinned giveaway post in the featured section. Winners will be announced soon after. The Rice helmet winner will be picked on Tuesday, November 26th. The Mahomes mini helmet winner will be announced after the Raiders-Chiefs game on Black Friday. Now back to the Panthers matchup. Carolina isn't having a great season. They're 3-7 and have traded away key players. However, they've won their last 2 games with rookie QB Bryce Young and are coming off a bye week. The Chiefs, fresh off a grueling road loss to Buffalo, will need to stay sharp as they head into this one. The Chiefs are heading to North Carolina this week to face a well-rested Panthers team coming off their bye. Despite that, the Chiefs are still favored by 10.5 points and are expected to win. However, the Panthers are hungry for an upset against the defending champs, and they have some weapons to watch out for. One key player is Chuba Hubbard, who's been a force in the Panthers' run game. Hubbard is averaging over 5 yards per carry this season, and in the last 2 weeks alone, he's racked up over 200 rushing yards and scored 3 touchdowns. With Miles Sanders dealing with a foot and ankle injury sustained during the Panthers' win in Germany, the team will likely rely heavily on Hubbard. Another intriguing addition is rookie running back Jonathan Brooks, who's set to make his NFL debut. Brooks had an impressive college career, rushing for over 1,100 yards and 10 touchdowns last season, before suffering an ACL injury. Now fully recovered, he's ready to contribute. The challenge for the Chiefs is that they have no game film on Brooks, but considering their strong performance against the run this season, they should be prepared. In the passing game, the Panthers have some young wideouts stepping up, including Xavier Legette and Jalen Coker, along with veteran receiver Adam Thielen, who recently returned from a hamstring injury. Thielen's experience could be a factor, but the Chiefs' defense has proven to be a tough matchup for most offenses this season. On the Chiefs' side, there's hope for reinforcements as well. Both Isaiah Pacheco and defensive lineman Charles Omenihu have had their 21-day return windows opened. When asked if they might play this week, head coach Andy Reid kept it cautious, saying, "We'll see." Both players were limited in practice last week, working with the scout team, and Reid described their progress as productive. If one of them is likely to return first, the smart money is on Pacheco. According to NFL insider Ian Rappaport, Pacheco is expected to be healthy enough to play this Sunday. The real question is whether the Chiefs will choose to give him another week of rest, especially with back-to-back AFC West games against the Raiders and Chargers coming up. Coach Reid is optimistic about Pacheco's return, noting that having both Kareem Hunt and Pacheco in the lineup is a good problem to have. Reid also revealed that Pacheco has been eager to get back on the field, joking that if it were up to him, he would have played 3 weeks ago. The running back room will definitely be something to watch. Clyde Edwards-Helaire continues to be a healthy scratch week after week, and Carson Steele might lose his spot once Pacheco returns. With so many moving pieces, it'll be interesting to see how the Chiefs manage their roster heading into the final stretch of the season. The Chiefs have some big decisions to make regarding their roster and injury updates. Starting with Samaje Perine, he seems to have secured his role as the third down back, making it unlikely he'll be going anywhere. On the defensive side, Charles Omenihu is another name to watch. While he probably won't suit up against the Panthers, getting him back in time for the Chargers game would be a huge boost. The Chiefs' pass rush has struggled lately. It's currently ranked in the bottom 5 in the league for sacks, and they failed to bring down Josh Allen last week. Omenihu's return could help turn things around, especially with the Chargers boasting a strong offensive line and Justin Herbert playing excellent football this season. Shifting to the wide receivers, there's a chance Hollywood Brown might return soon, which would be a major upgrade for the offense. Head coach Andy Reid has been tight-lipped as always about a timeline, but reports suggest Brown's 21-day return window could open as early as the week of the Chargers game. A more realistic return is likely between weeks 16 and 18, just in time for the playoffs. Hollywood even dropped a clock emoji on social media recently, signaling that his return is only a matter of time. Brown's potential comeback would be a huge boost to the Chiefs' receiving corps, giving Patrick Mahomes another explosive weapon. Pairing a healthy Hollywood with Xavier Worthy, Juju Smith-Schuster, DeAndre Hopkins, and Travis Kelce makes the Chiefs' offense even more formidable. In addition, the Chiefs made a minor roster move this week, signing wide receiver Tyquan Thornton to the practice squad. Thornton, a former second-round pick by the Patriots, is a blazing fast player with a 4.28-second 40-yard dash. He's tall at 6'3", but his lighter frame at 180 pounds makes him more of a quick, agile threat. While it's unlikely he'll see much action this season, Thornton could develop into a future contributor, especially considering that many of the Chiefs' wideouts are on one-year deals. Only Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy have long-term contracts as rookies, with Sky Moore also in the mix for now. To make room for Thornton, the Chiefs released Cornell Powell from the practice squad. While Powell's future with the team is uncertain, it wouldn't be surprising to see him return at some point. Currently, the practice squad has 4 receivers: Tyquan Thornton, Montrell Washington, Nico Remigio, and Justin Ross. The team's approach seems focused on building depth and exploring options for the future. As for injuries, the Chiefs and Panthers have both released their reports. For the Chiefs, the main focus remains on Isaiah Pacheco and Charles Omenihu, who were both limited participants in practice. If they're going to play against the Panthers, it's crucial to see them progress to full participation later this week. A new addition to the injury report is Chamari Connor, dealing with a thumb issue, though he practiced in full. Brian Cook is also on the report with a rib injury, but was a full participant as well. Let me know your thoughts on these updates, the roster moves, and how you're feeling about the upcoming game against the Panthers. The Chiefs' injury report this week looks promising overall. Kareem Hunt remains a regular name on the list, but he practiced fully, so there's no concern there. Juju Smith-Schuster also provided positive news, speaking to the media and confidently stating that his hamstring is 100% good to go. While he's still listed on the injury report due to ongoing treatment, Juju appears ready to contribute fully. He played limited snaps last week, but his progress is a great sign for the offense. The return of Hollywood Brown looms on the horizon, and DeAndre Hopkins continues to get more involved in the rotation. Add to that the potential return of Isaiah Pacheco, and the Chiefs' offense is shaping up to be a dangerous unit moving forward. On the Panthers' side, their injury report will be more telling closer to Friday. Some names might just be veteran rest days, such as Jadeveon Clowney. Miles Sanders remains questionable with the foot and ankle injury he sustained in Germany, and there's a chance he won't play. However, rookie running back Jonathan Brooks, recently activated from IR, practiced fully and is gearing up to make an impact. Another key player to watch is J.C. Horn, one of the Panthers' top defensive backs. Horn was limited in practice with a calf injury. His availability could be a significant factor for the Panthers' defense, especially given how many teams reportedly showed interest in trading for him before the deadline. The Panthers' decision to keep him underscores his importance to their plans. As the week progresses, we'll get a clearer picture of both teams' statuses heading into Sunday's game. Let me know your thoughts. Will the Chiefs dominate, or will it be another close battle? Either way, the excitement is building. Let's go, Chiefs. How about those Kansas City Chiefs?